Hello there, welcome to Coaching with Tally in a series all about increasing your peace in life. With everything going on right now, we could all use more peace. So we've been in a series talking about all kinds of different ways that you can engage in life that will bring you more peace. Just small things that you can do, little habits you can implement, tips that you can create that will increase peace in your life. So today, talking about decluttering. Talking about decluttering spaces today, our physical spaces, and we're going to be live on here tomorrow, hopefully with a guest that's going to do some work with you around decluttering mindsets. She is a coach, and she actually started out as a professional organizer and found that there was so much need for the mindset side of things. So we're going to bring her in tomorrow to talk about decluttering your mind. Today, talking about decluttering your spaces and how that can really bring you into a place of more peace. So sometimes taking the 10 minutes or the half hour to just do something about those things that you're tripping over, or like if you're in a situation where you're constantly misplacing things and you end up spending so much time, mental energy, it's almost like an emotional and mental energy drain. So sometimes just taking those few minutes to handle whatever it is, get it in order, can lead to a whole lot more peace in your life. Sometimes we don't recognize or realize the ongoing level of stress that we have around certain things, especially just like maybe our car. We're just every time we get in and out of our car, we're just seeing stuff like, oh, I should take that all in. Sometimes just grabbing a bag, putting everything in it, clearing it out, and then getting it organized inside can take literally like 12 minutes, and it saves you the mental stress of seeing it and feeling kind of guilty about it, or having the stress of misplacing things. There are so many things that we can do, small things that don't take a lot of time, to increase the level of peace just by decluttering the things that are not serving us, by taking a minute to organize. So my name is Tally. Let me just introduce myself real quick. I'm a life and personal development coach, and I work with leaders to create lives of overflowing impact in the world, centered in a place of joy. I'm all about getting you leaders aligned to who it is you most truly are, firing on all cylinders, and getting you into a place where you are creating and living out of this life that you love. And the impact and the overflow that creates in the world is just beautiful. So that is what I do through private coaching, group coaching. I lead a mastermind and facilitate retreats. And coming up is we're going to be launching a community for you guys to be able to go through some of the work that I do with my private clients and in my mastermind in a way that you're connected with other amazing people from all over the world. So that is coming. Stay tuned. I'll give you more details on that as we go. Today, talking about decluttering those spaces. And as part of my mastermind, one of the things that we did this last month, it was all on health and wellness. And one of the things that we do in my life wheel assessment that I do with clients under the health and wellness is looking at your spaces. So your office, your car, your home, are they in alignment with bringing you into a place where it's just stress-free? Do you have systems in place? Do you have things organized in a way that brings peace into your life? So that's one of the things that we measure when we're looking at health and wellness. And so as we do challenges every week. So we did a detox one week. We did an exercise kind of challenge the next week. And the third week, everybody voted for doing, let's declutter our spaces. And it was so much fun. This was actually one of the most fun weeks for me because we were all in on this challenge of decluttering our spaces. We got to prioritize doing whatever we wanted, whether it was a closet or a trunk or, like a drawer, whatever it is we wanted to work on, we got to do. And we did this really great little challenge called bookending. And it was really a lot of fun. We did it in our comments. And so I'm going to invite you guys to use this thread right here. You can use the comments below to do this thing called bookending. And it basically is where you take a picture of the area that you're going to organize. I'm only a little guilty. Cool. We're going to take a photo of, like, if it's a closet or a drawer or a whole space, whatever it is you want to organize, take a picture of it before, type in how many minutes you're going to spend on that, and then just set a timer. And when those minutes are up, wrap it and take another picture to bookend it so we get to see before and afters. It's a way of feeling really connected to other people in it. It's a way of having some accountability. It's a way to make it more fun. And we did something every day. I think 5 out of 7 days we committed that we were going to do some project. And it literally could be a 5 or 10 minute project, or the one day I think I spent 5 hours doing a whole storage unit. So I moved from a larger storage unit down to a smaller one, got rid of some things, gave things away, donated, and just made it really efficient and organized. So that was like a bigger project. And then other days it would literally be like a drawer. I'm just gonna take everything out and take the 12 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever it is, organize this drawer, put it back in, and just throw away the things that we don't need anymore. Really wonderful. So I have all of these drawers and closets and spaces that have been organized now, and it feels great. In fact, I just did one this morning. I wasn't even intending to, but when I was getting my vitamins together, I'm like, this could use a little bit of organization. So it probably took me 20 minutes, I'm guessing, because I cleaned the whole drawer and everything, pulled everything out, but it just feels great getting all of these little spaces more organized. I accept the challenge. I love it. Yeah, it's really fun. And just also thinking through what can you give away and bring joy into the life of somebody else, something that isn't bringing you joy anymore. For those of you who know Marie Kondo, she is an organizational specialist, and one of the little tips and tricks that she uses is to look at things that are in your physical spaces and ask yourself, does this bring me joy? And if it does not bring you joy, it doesn't need to stay in your life. So being able to give it to somebody else that it might bring joy to is really a gift. So that is a little tip, trick for what we can do this week. So why don't you type below, if you are watching this, whether you're watching it live or on the replay, why don't you write what you're committed to? Maybe it's a certain number of minutes a day. Maybe it's a certain number of projects. Maybe you say, I'm going to do 3 organizational projects in the next week, or I'm going to do something 7 out of 7 days, or I'm going to do something 5 out of 7 days. However you want, or if you know of one thing that you want to do, like the garage, I've been like tripping over things in there for too long. This is the week that it gets to happen. Silverware drawer and definitely important papers. I love it. And also think through not only your physical spaces, but your technology. Like maybe it's your desktop, or maybe it's your camera roll. You just have tons of extra pictures or videos that could be organized through, and some things could go. Maybe it's getting some of your memory, like if you're maxing your memory, maybe it's getting some things onto a hard drive. You did Lucy's room. Awesome. Very proud. Doesn't it feel so good after you go into a space and organize something? Every time you get into that drawer, every time you open that closet, it just feels great. So this is our fun challenge this week, to declutter your physical spaces. And it does so much to lower your stress levels. It actually can help your sleep. The mental stress and drain of tripping over the same things over and over again, or just seeing, oh my gosh, I do not have a place for this, and I misplace it all of the time. We see that one a lot. I've got 2 things, both are tech: file organization and pictures. Awesome. And then just determine, how is it that you're going to do this? Do you want to break those projects up into a little bit each day? Do you want to set aside a chunk of time, 1 or 2 different days? Like, what is going to work best for you to get that planned and organized and complete? And then I really encourage you to get it on your calendar. So if you're going to do 1 thing a day, like pick a time, and if you renegotiate it with yourself, if something comes up or somebody wants to get together, then you can move it in your calendar. You can always renegotiate with yourself and shift the time around and be flexible with it. But if it's on your calendar, it is so much more likely to happen. So that is my fun challenge for you, decluttering spaces. Let's do it together this week. I'm going to be on vacation for part of the week, so I won't be joining you for all of it, although I can probably do some of my phone and computer stuff. I'll take a hard drive with me and plan on doing that there. But it has been wonderful. So we did it for like a formal challenge with the mastermind that I lead. It was probably 3 weeks ago, and I am still doing something almost every day. Some drawer or part of a drawer or part of a closet or a bag that I can donate, whatever. Wonder if I can delegate to my wife. There we go. That is actually totally a thing. That's one of the things we talked about in, bringing more peace into your life, looking at what it is that you really do need to do and what things can be delegated. So yes, as long as it's getting done, or paying some high schooler who's looking to earn some extra money to come over and do some of the heavy lifting on things, where you just kind of say, let's put this here, let's get rid of this, put this in my trunk for donating. So there you go. Hope this is fun for you guys. Hope you have a really awesome week getting yourself into some more peace around your physical spaces. And be sure to tune in tomorrow. We're going to be bringing Michelle Mirpour. Hopefully, if we can get all the tech working, which I'm declaring that we are going to do, we'll have her on talking about how to declutter your mental spaces. And this is what she does professionally. So she's got all kinds of value for you, and we look forward to having her here tomorrow. Blessings, everybody. I hope you guys have an incredible Friday. Sending you so much love, and have fun with this decluttering project. Don't forget to bookend, so put your before, after picture, and how much time you're going to give to it. So get that in the calendar, and then jump on here in the comments and leave a comment on your progress. It'll be fun to see everybody's projects. It's really fun and inspiring, and makes you want to organize and clean more. Blessings, sending you guys lots of love today.